Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia kid,
And Teresa.
and hey, real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to Miss Ann Barrett. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. And then y'all got another special shout out to a dear friend of ours. And her mother has been a lifelong friend, Miss Phyllis, who passed away not too long ago that I talked about. Patricia, gonna have surgery Friday, girl.
We're keeping you in
Our
your
prayers are with
yes.
you, and all the Elvis family's with you, and
Yes.
we know that you're gonna pull through and do just fine, and we love you. And one more real special thanks. If y'all look at this beautiful, cool cane,
It is nice.
thank you, Nicole. Nicole sent me this. And I don't even really know why. You don't have to do things like that, but it really it touched my heart, and I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for my little coffee sign. It was cute. I liked it. Danny liked it. It goes to his head.
Yeah. All right, well, y'all. Hey, we're back with some viewers' questions, and before we get started, just let me just say I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I know in our area it's spring break. And we actually have Laney Kate with us. We got her occupied right now, so let's hope that goes well.
All right, this is from Karen East, and this is referring to a scene in the Priscilla movie where they were tearing down that house. Because he says, "What house was torn down? I don't remember that bit."
Okay, there was, and Daddy's told that story, and I've told it. There was an old house that was on the grounds of Graceland that my grandparents and my daddy and his brother lived in. And then later on, Elvis and Daddy were the ones that tore it down on the bulldozer. Of course, in the movie, it showed just Elvis, but
he acted like he didn't even know what the house
he
was there for.
Basically left out of it, but it was him and Daddy. And if you hadn't seen that story, you might want to look up that EFM video. I'll see if I can find out from Danielle. Maybe she should know what episode and put that information out for you. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the question. Appreciate it.
And that story is also an older one of our videos.
Yes.
Yeah. From Freddie Calabro. Did Lisa Marie ever do an imitation of Elvis?
and the reason I'm laughing, she never did a singing imitation, but she kind of pulled some of the bossiness like Elvis, of letting you know at times who she was and what would happen and what could be done, and but that was just Lisa.
I mean, did she act like him, like how he might have sounded, kind of making fun, or she didn't?
Maybe once in a while, but not really. I mean, that was just her way, kind of a way of it. But imitating him. Like impersonating him, no.
Well, I mean, like kids do to their parents when they're mad and they're going, nah, 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 or try to say how the parent says it.
Yeah.
I think part of that.
Yeah, of course. She's, might have done that a time or two, but.
Okay. The next question is from NC Girl 60. I laughed when I read this one. What chores did you have around Graceland? None.
As far as Graceland, we didn't. It wasn't any chores. I mean, there was people that took care of all that. Now at home, we did or was supposed to, pick up after ourselves. Clean our rooms, make our beds. I'm not going to sit here and say.
You take out the trash.
That I always did it. Yeah, we.
Mow the lawn?
No, we didn't mow the lawn up there. That was our, that was all.
All that was taken care of by the groundskeepers.
Yeah. I mean, after we left Graceland, sure we did. Then we had,
I don't believe it.
Just had it so great.
I don't believe 1 minute of it. Okay. Alabama Cowboy wants to know if we're going to be in Tupelo this year.
Hey, we are. And as it gets closer, then he's talking about for the June Fest, y'all. And Teresa, have you? We don't even. We're not sure of the exact dates on that yet, are we? I don't.
Yeah, we'll announce when we know.
Yeah, and where we're going to be
Yeah.
at, but everything, health providing. Yes, we are going to be there and look forward to see everybody, and planning on being there during August, and we'll let you know all those details too. So appreciate you asking.
All right, John Kaufman wants to know, did you kids ever get thrown in the pool by Elvis or other Memphis Mafia members?
Never got thrown in the pool by Elvis, but now yes, the other ones are David, Ricky, some of the others, of course, mainly David and Ricky Stanley.
Getting thrown in?
Yeah, thrown in there, and then in Palm Springs and wherever the hell we was with the pool. That was just, they were a little older, a little bigger, and that was
they were more gentle.
That was their fun, So, but yes,
ones.
but never by Elvis.
Okay, this is I'm gonna just read the complete. This is from Catgirl Blue.
Okay.
Okay, she says, the two of you are so funny, and I can't imagine either one of you without anyone else. With anyone else. Danny, when you met, was it love at first sight? Did your eyes meet across the crowded room, and then you instantly thought, there's a woman of my dreams. My life will now be complete. And then, did you lose sleep until she agreed to go out with you? Did you pursue her and profess your undying love? Do tell. Let's hear the romantic story.
Well, yes. I mean, when we first made eye contact,
He ran.
There was definitely.
You ran.
No, I walked
You
out for
ran.
a minute.
You ran away.
Because I knew, being, if she, kind of like Superman, if she'd have stayed in those eyes at the time, then it was, and it
you ran and hid in the bathroom.
But as far as all the rest of it, that was more her.
Really?
I'm sure she couldn't sleep a wink, thinking about me and wanting to go out with me. No.
We were long distance, so he would call me a lot, and I would call him.
Yes. We knew it was something there.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like I said, we basically started out as just kind of friends.
We were friends first.
Maybe, like buddy, friend, but just...
No, we would talk on the phone.
And just, she was going through some things at the time. I was going through some things at the time.
Well, I was going through a divorce.
Yeah, and we...
and then...
We just kind of...
Probably right when the divorce was almost final, my ex cut off my phone. And so I figured out I could go... And he also took the kids' phones away, so I didn't have a cell phone of any kind. So I found out that right in town there was a payphone. And where he worked, it was an 800 number, and it was toll-free. So for a while, I would call him at night on that payphone, and we would talk. And
many a night.
Stand out and get eaten up by bugs and everything.
And then gradually started into where we would see each other on the weekends.
Yeah. I'd come see you, and you come see me.
And then I am going to be honest, and then that just got burnt completely out. Got sick of doing that and just wanted to be with her all the time. And we talked about it, and we did it. And, best thing that I ever did. And appreciate you saying that, because that's the way we do feel. I mean, everybody has a past, and we both know ours, but most of the time we don't. Everything that we talk about and do, as far as our past, is from the time we got together, basically. And,
which next month will be 18 years.
Be 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it will.
Hey, we appreciate y'all.
Okay, this is from Orange Quarter. When you turn...
couldn't stand it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I couldn't. Look, we had set a wedding date, and Danny got so antsy, he moved it up a week.
Oh, my gosh, girl.
Orange Quarter.
You're drooling.
When you turned 42, did you realize how absolutely young that is? Elvis packed a lot of life into his last 24 years. Yeah, because
I remember it very well. And I'm gonna, get into it a little bit, and then, actually, might talk about it more in another video, but probably, I mean, not being exact, but let's just say 4, 5, 6 months before my 42nd birthday, it really hit me, and I got to thinking about, that's how old Elvis was. And then when my birthday come, it was like, I'm as old now as he was when he passed away. And you know how your mind, I don't know, call it playing tricks or whatever, but I won't say worried, but it was on my mind a lot about, maybe leaving this world, that early, and then putting it all together to think, oh my gosh, yes, 42 is still young. I mean, hell, I'm fixing to be 61, and inside me, I still feel, the old parts sometimes don't want to work, but especially then, I mean, it was just, I'm thinking how much, and I didn't want it to end, and, how much life was still there, and I'm going to be honest, to me, that was almost prime. I mean,
oh yeah,
and that's long about the time, me and Teresa started getting together, a little bit before that. And, it just.
And think next year, you're on your birthday, you'll have lived 2 decades longer.
Yeah, it's blowing. What do you? Yeah, you really.
No, I just mean think about it.
That
you will be 20 years
I think
older
about
than.
it.
I mean, it's crazy.
I think about it all the time. But that's why we're here today, y'all, and able to do this and share. And all of us, once or twice a year, are able to get together because of that one man. And I will say, in my heart, I know, and in his heart, he put a lifetime into it, even though it wasn't but 42 years. I wished it had been so much longer. But that's really a fantastic question, and
Okay, last question is from user KI8NM, etc. Who fed all of the Memphis Mafia when everyone was at Graceland?
Well, when people whether it was special occasions, of course we have food and stuff, but like let's just say, on a regular night, there was a few out there of the Memphis Mafia and their wives or girlfriends and all. They would either eat at Graceland, Lottie or Miss Mary, somebody would cook for them. A lot of times, Elvis would send out. You've heard me talk about it, to Mexican restaurant or different restaurants, and have somebody go get it and bring it back, and everybody eat it. And I know a lot of times the guys would pitch in, and somebody, or one or two would run out and get burgers or just whatever, just like everybody else kind of does, kind of like what we still do sometimes. If we get together and we ain't already planned just to grill something or cook something, then we might say, hey, you want pizza, or we'll come up with burgers or chicken or whatever, and excuse me, and go out and get it. So that's kind of the way they did things, the same way.
Yep.
Just different.
A little different.
But y'all, hey, we're appreciating these questions. Really appreciating y'all's support and the subscribers. And until the next video, y'all, have a great week. And remember, we always live Elvis.